That being said, you can take steps to make sure your child stays safe behind the handlebars of an ATV. This week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us that there is training available and why you should take advantage of it.
You ready? Let's do it.
Todd Tarifa with the LSU Ag Center is quick to give instruction.
Don't goose it when you're on top of it. If you're goosing when you're on top of it, what's going to happen? It's going to throw the boy backwards, it puts people in danger, and you lose control of your ATV.
And praise.
You're the valedictorian in today's class. Way to go, way to go.
That's because he knows when it comes to ATV riders, children make up less than 20%. But that's not reflected in the more than 3,000 ATV injuries across the state every year.
Children represented over 50%, and that's children under 16. When we rolled in the 16-year-olds, it rose to almost 60% for the first half of 2008.
Think about it. Why is it important till you break into a turn?
That's why the LSU Ag Center offers ATV safety classes, so these young people can learn why it's so important that they wear gloves, a helmet, and goggles, and most importantly, why they should be riding an age-appropriate ATV.
Don't make the mistake of thinking you're going to get something a little bigger that your child will grow into. Oftentimes they grow into some trouble before they ever grow into the size of that ATV.
And this will tell you what's appropriate, a warning sticker on the fender. Little Bree knows where to find it.
It says nobody can ride this bike under 10 years old.
And this is what the sticker means. According to Ahmad, an ATV rated for 6-year-olds is limited to a maximum speed of 15 miles an hour. Ones rated for 10 and 12-year-olds are speed limited to 30 miles an hour. And those rated for 14-year-olds can go up to 38 miles an hour. And here's why speed is more important than engine size.
If you're 100 pounds and you're traveling at 30 miles an hour, that's 3,000 pounds of force on whatever you hit.
All right, you know what's coming. All the way up.
Ahmad says you can likely prevent your child from hitting anything with such force by simply being there.
Kids are going to do foolish things. We all did. I did. You did. You know, your kids are going to make those same mistakes too when their friends are around. They need to know you're around, if nothing else, so they can tell their friend, my dad's watching. I'm not doing that.
They may not do donuts if their parents watch them. They may not do things that they know they shouldn't be doing if somebody's watching them.
Okay, break it to your turn, get a good turn now.
That includes taking passengers on an ATV.
A lot of people think the seat is big for a reason, to put 2 people on, and that's not the case.
All right, you see it coming, stand up.
Tarifa says the seat is big so the rider can move around, shift their weight, and stay on the ATV. At least one parent is glad her daughter is learning these lessons now.
Safety is probably the most important thing that you can invest your time in with them to help them realize how dangerous these things are, and they're not always with you, so you need to educate them instead of being the one that's always lording over them. It's more important for them to understand themselves what they need to do to take care of themselves.
Give me 5, way to go. Do me a figure 8, okay?
It's also one way they can learn to stay alive. In Baton Rouge, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Karen Ahmad says she plans to bring ATV requirements back up before the Louisiana legislature. Right now, Louisiana law does not require ATV safety training. However, if you'd like to enroll your child in one of the LSU Ag Center's ATV training courses, you can visit our website, twilatv.org, and we'll link you to the Ag Center's website, or you can contact your local parish extension office.